In a small village, there lived a boy named Samir, known for his frown. While other children played and laughed, Samir remained distant, always searching for something more. Happiness is for those who have what they want, he would say, his face always clouded. His father, Faris, a wise farmer, worried for his son. One day, as they sat by the river, Faris noticed Samir's gloomy expression and decided it was time to teach him a valuable lesson. Faris handed Samir a tiny watermelon seed. "This is the key to your happiness," he said. Samir looked confused. "A seed? How can this bring me happiness?" he asked. Faris smiled. "Plant it, care for it, and see what happens." Reluctantly, Samir planted the seed in their garden, not understanding how something so small could make any difference in his life. Days turned into weeks, and Samir visited the garden daily, watching the seed sprout into a small plant. He watered it, protected it from pests, and ensured it had sunlight. But progress was slow. He grew frustrated and impatient, wanting immediate results. "Why isn't it growing faster?" he complained. Faris would simply say, "Happiness is like this plant. It grows when you nurture it, but it won't appear overnight." One summer morning, Samir saw a large green watermelon growing on the vine. For the first time in months, his face brightened. He picked the watermelon, feeling a sense of accomplishment. As he cut into it, the red, juicy flesh glistened in the sunlight. When Samir took his first bite, the sweetness surprised him. He smiled, and Faris, watching from the distance, approached and said, "You see, happiness is not just in the fruit. It was in the care, the patience, and the journey." From that day, Samir's frown faded. He began to understand that happiness wasn't something that could be rushed or chased after. It came from the effort, the love, and the small moments along the way. The watermelon taught him that joy wasn't in the end result alone, but in the process of growth. As he sat with his father by the river once again, Samir smiled, knowing that mastering happiness was much like tending to a garden. Patience, care, and presence were all that was needed. Click the subscribe button to receive our beautiful stories and like.